what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back to Factions Base Tour, ladies and gentlemen. This is a series where we go around my server, pvp.thearchon.net, and look for the biggest, best, and richest bases that exist on the Archon. And today we are on Faction Sapphire, looking at the faction Care Bears' base. And yes, for one, we haven't done base tour in a couple weeks here. Sorry about that, took a little break. But for two, I actually uploaded this this series on Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern when it's supposed to be up, baby. Woo! Give me some of that. But thanks for being here and thanks for supporting this series. Always have fun with it. With all the resets and stuff happening, I was just having some troubles finding some huge worthy bases for this show. So we took a couple weeks off and now we're back, and servers have developed, the economy's developed more and more after these resets, and some big bases are starting to show up. So today we're looking at the Care Bears faction. Like I said, this is the biggest faction or richest faction on Sapphire. They're worth something like 293 million according to F-top value. Of course, their value, we'll see. This will be interesting to see. My value and the F-top value. Like, we'll see at the end of the video what Care Bears is worth, and then just compare it to the F-top value and see kind of how close those two values are, because I've always been interested in that. But yeah, today they're corner base. Oh no, they're not a corner. Yeah, they are. They're a corner base. So they've got this mid base that I didn't even actually see earlier. So this is like their probably box for members, etc. We may go take a quick peek at that. And then finally, after at least 100 wrap walls, we get to the Care Bears corner base. So they are in the corner. They've only got to defend two sides of the base, and they've got this epic clip art here, or yeah, I guess, what is it? Is it clip? I'm saying pixel art? Either way, they've got this Care Bear on the top of it, and it almost looks a little creepy. That bear's got a little bit of a creepy vibe coming from it, which might be what they're going for. Scare people away from their base. I have no idea what they're thinking, but let's go back here quickly and take a quick peek inside here. I assume it's just boxes, etc. But we will take a peek and see if they've actually done anything with it. Actually, it's almost looking like this thing's been raided, but we've got someone down there, so maybe only certain boxes have been raided. Yeah, we got a CLE spawner, a nice box here with some storage. Very, very simple. More boxes here, so it looks like very simple. Here's the guy we saw with obsidian boxes and chests in the middle as well. So basically a storage place for probably less trusted members and even mods, I would say. So yeah, there's that little area. We've seen this a little bit more. It's a little bit more common where a faction will have their main base, and then they will also, in the walls, exactly like they've done here, they'll have this secondary base where they can put all the less trusted members and still give them that option. And it just gives you way more space too, right? It's just that extra space, and obviously you have a little bit less defense, but it's a cool new tactic that we've seen different factions using. All right, let's head into this thing. /descend. Brings us right to these random creeper spawners here, and I want to get to this area here. So this is the collection zone. First of all, I believe they've got IGs. Obviously they have creepers on one side, but this looks like an IG setup here. So this is the creepers. I just saw gunpowder in there, and on this side we've got the IGs, the iron, etc. So maybe we'll take a quick peek up there, see how many IGs they got. Here are their IGs, nothing too crazy. It looks like about at least 30 IGs sitting here. And obviously we are in Faction Sapphire, so we are on an enchant server. So people have to be level 12 to buy and place IG spawners. So not really the same idea as OG servers, and especially the OP servers. Because on those servers, obviously anyone can buy and place them, etc. And that's where we were seeing some of the bases with 1,000 IGs, which was absolutely nuts. But even here, they're still generating some good cash with the use of iron golems. So good on them for that. But again, nothing like we've seen before. But that we can't expect that here on an enchant server compared to the the normal OG servers where they just go crazy on there with the IGs, man. It's absolutely insane. Let me just cover that up quickly like I was never here, and now let's head downwards. So the whole base is connected. That's what's cool. So one of the main reasons they have that other area that we showed earlier today is that they don't have boxes in this base. It's one big room. It's a mansion. It seriously is a huge mansion, and they've got all these anvils. They got the cool designs on the walls that we've seen. This one's cool though, with the quartz and the leaves and the glowstone lamps. It's such a good design. And check this out. When you're coming down the vines, one, you can drop into the wall. No, that's an AFK machine right there. But look at that, dude. They got the mossy cobblestone with lime green or just green glass, and you can see through all the way to the bottom of this base. The design on this thing, like I said, is so freaking cool, man. And a little AFK spawner that doesn't take up any room at all. What a good call there. And here it looks like where they're harvesting their blaze, and they've got the buttons for the water, etc. You guys know how blaze spawners work. They've actually got 2 blaze spawners, it looks like, one on either side here. I may quickly break in here just to take a peek. So it looks like this is the blaze setup here. So they may actually focus on blaze spawners, it looks like, rather than IGs, because they've got a lot of blaze. Basically this times 2, because there's more blaze over there as well. So lots of blaze. This is a nice collection area. The floor especially just looks so freaking cool. But with that being said, we will head down even further. What do we got here? Oh, we got a nice big AFK machine right here. Their use of glass is so cool. The idea that you can look from bottom to top in this base and be able to see through everything is, it's such a cool design, man. It really is. So it keeps going with the glass idea, and look at this design too with the obsidian brick. And are these what are these pistons? Are they I don't know if they're pistons or backwards dispensers. I'm not too sure. But let's head back down some more. Another very cool blue and red glass design. And now, do they got all these cow spawners? Oh, these are cow spawners too, right here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is the cow spawner design. I've never seen that. So this is what cow spawners normally look like from the backside, but they've turned their cow spawners. You can see underneath they've got these cow spawners here, and they've got hundreds of these things, and they're using the back of the cow spawner to design their base. It's such a good use of space, man. I love it, dude. I love it. So it looks like a lot of space dedicated to cow spawners. Let's quickly break out of here and see what we can see. Yeah, so huge cow farms here, right? Like times this by 4, and that's what this faction has. So hundreds upon hundreds of cow spawners in this base. Super, super cool. And here's the collection area for those cow spawners. Very simple blue-red design. Heading down to the next floor. Yes, it just keeps going down. This next part here, the mansion, is storage area, obviously. I don't know if there's anything crazy cool in here, or if we need to look. Obviously, we'll get more of the calculations when we're looking at the calculations at the end of today's video. But yeah, for now, they got a decent amount of storage space. I'd say they have tons of this space dedicated towards the spawners and making money, etc. And it looks like a little bit less space dedicated towards storage. But hey, that's not the worst strategy in the world, man. You're being really efficient on your own, and you're making money throughout the entire base. It's a good strategy. I think in my opinion, spawners bit more important than storage, but obviously you need to have storage once you use the spawners to get really rich, because where are you going to store everything? So, a decent, they may have to expand this in the future, who knows? But let's head down to this final floor. They got the bedrock, dude, and they got, look at this side, too. So, one side, they got the glowstone with of course, the bedrock CB for Care Bears. But over here, they make the entire backboard bedrock, it looks like. The entire background. So, wow, dude, use of bedrock in this thing just to top off this amazing design. They've got bedrock here on the bottom, and a lot of it, lots of placed bedrock in this base. Just showing their wealth, right? This is an OP faction server, so that much bedrock is a pretty big deal. Again, we'll get the exact amount in the calculations at the end of today's video. But with that being said, that is the Care Bears base. These guys are killing it. I really want to get into a call with them and hear how long this base has been up, etc. So if you're enjoying so far, ladies and gentlemen, touch that like button, and let's go meet the Care Bears members. Getting into a call with the Care Bears faction, we got Blue Baby Turtles, Cosmic Steel, Zotim 8, Torin, and Xepha. I don't know if I'm saying that right. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Thanks.
Good, boys. Good.
Good.
Good to hear, gentlemen. Thanks for letting me tour your base. I appreciate it, boys. This thing is huge, man. It's magnificent. I got a couple questions to ask you, boys, if you don't mind. And starting off with a couple general ones. How long has this base been up for?
Probably about 10 days.
About a week.
10 days, a week. Oh, so it's new. This base is brand new. How much time then did it make to create this thing? Because this thing is huge, man. I can't believe it's only been up for 10 days. So it is a young base. How much time for you guys to actually get this thing up and running?
Lots.
Lots.
Yeah,
15 hours a day for 10 days
for
straight.
10 days with about 3 or 4 people at all times working on it.
Oh my god, man. Oh my god. That is a lot of hours, dude. Holy Lord. Okay, well, it goes to show, too, dude, with all the design. Like, the interior design is just the crazy part as well. So, all right, good on you guys. Now, you're playing on Faction Sapphire, obviously. This is kind of, YouTuber-wise, Grazer's home server. What is your relationship with Grazer? Allies, enemies? What happens with him and you guys? How do you guys? Yeah, what's your relationship?
We were mods in his faction.
You were mods in his faction.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh,
A lot of
Zephyr
the members in
Okay.
his faction used to be in the BBs.
Okay. So you were mod, like all of you guys were mods, and of course you've left now to the Care Bears faction. Or like, are you enemied or allied to him now?
Neutral.
Well,
We
Neutral.
were allied, then enemy.
Okay, so you're neutral to him, and why did you leave? Why did you leave his faction in the first place?
Didn't get along with. Oh, go ahead.
I didn't think I was going anywhere.
Yeah, we didn't get along with a lot of the mods.
Okay, you were just clashing heads with some of the guys in Grazer's faction. Okay, makes sense. You split off on your own, and obviously it's proved to do well. You guys are ranked very high. You're number one richest server or richest faction on this server. So apparently a good choice. And I guess with your recent climb to F top, you're at F top 1 right now with 257 million. What any big raids recently? Like, how did you acquire this wealth?
Well, recently we raided F top 1 and 2, Synergy and Exiled. We portaled into Exiled and reverse hybrid Synergy.
Oh man, dude! Wait, in 2 in 1 day?
2 in 1 day, and then last night we raided Payback OG too.
Wow, dude! So you kicked off number 1 and number 2 with the Nether portal and a reverse hybrid. You said, wait, what were those 2 faction names? Like, are they way off F top now? Like, did you get rid of them?
they quit.
They Jesus, man. Okay, well, you guys got rid of your opponents apparently. Holy crap! Well,
One of them changed their name to by F top, I believe.
Yeah,
what is it?
BYE F top.
I'm pretty sure it was Synergy that changed their name to BioTop.
Synergy switched their names. They're still around, but don't seem to be anywhere near F top. Well, GG on that, boys. And now you are F top 1, right? You're number 1 on the server. I mean, your next closest is this World Edit faction. And what is your plan? Like, as the top faction, what do you do now? Do you start playing really defensive, or do you keep raiding? Who do you plan on raiding next? Well, what's your game plan here, boys?
Well, World Edit needs to watch their walls tonight.
So you are enemy to World Edit, is what you guys gotta.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Are those your main enemies right there with the World Edit faction?
Those are Payback OG, but we took them out last night.
Oh, you took them out last night, and wait, did you bring them down? Is that why they're below you, or you're just kind of in little battles here and there?
Payback OG last night.
Oh, Payback OG.
Payback OG are our biggest enemies.
Okay. Oh, Payback OG's your biggest enemy. Okay, I get that. All right, so World Edit, obviously you've got a lead, but not the biggest lead in the world. So it looks like you and World Edit got a big competition coming up. Ooh, Faction Sapphire, baby, heating up. Well, gentlemen, that's all I got question-wise, and thanks for coming and talking to me and letting me tour this thing once again. It's a great base, very impressive, and nice meeting you, gentlemen. I'm sure we'll talk soon. I'll talk to you later, boys. Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, the calculations are in. Based on 56 IG spawners, 111 blaze spawners, 246 cow spawners, 20 creeper spawners, 4 dubs of prop 4, 1 dub of god apples, 5 stacks of bedrock on an enchant server, 2 stacks of sea eggs, $20 million worth of miscellaneous items, and 20 stacks of hoppers. The total value for the Care Bears base here on Faction Sapphire on pvp.thearchon.net is $280,780,000. Congratulations to the Care Bears faction. That is a good number. Obviously, we have seen some huge numbers in the last few episodes. And keep in mind, this is an enchant server. Not too new. It's been about almost exactly a month since a reset. So this is kind of an average number. And guys, let's compare this. We said what? 280 million. F-top 293 million. So my system of I guess like measuring a faction's wealth is $13 million off of the F-top one. For this one, for Care Bears here. But pretty cool. I'm pretty impressed with myself that it was that close. That's awesome. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed Factions Base Tour, you're still loving the show, and you're just you're excited for the next episode, make sure to touch that like button and share this episode with just one person. It helps so much, and I really do appreciate it. 20% off sale is going on right now on my server, pvp.thearchon.net, if you want to take advantage of that. And Factions Gold just reset, so brand new place for you to play if you're looking to play some Factions. Other than that, hope you have a beautiful day. Touch that like button if you enjoyed. Join the Rushers by subscribing. I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.